Uh, Ever wonder what makes a movie truly timeless? And some films just resonate, influencing everything that comes after in that. And today we're going back at one of those, Michael Mann's Heat, which is turning 30 this year. And it's a film that redefined the heist genre and gave us an unforgettable showdown between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. uh, I recently revisited Heat to see how it holds up, and let me tell you, it's still phenomenal. Uh, the action is intense, the characters are complex, and the direction is masterful. It's a movie that deserves all the praise it gets. And then some. Before Heat, action sequences were often chaotic and hard to follow. Mann changed that with the now iconic downtown Los Angeles shootout. It wasn't just about explosions and gunfire, it was about creating a sense of real world chaos. He used the actual sound of blanks being fired on the streets, uh, adding a level of immersion that hadn't been seen before. That shootout is still breathtaking. You feel like you're right there in the middle of the chaos, unsure where the bullets are coming from. It's a masterclass in action filmmaking, and it set a new standard for the genre. Heat wasn't just it isn't just a game changer for action movies. Um, its influence can be seen in countless films, video games, and even television shows. Uh, from The Town to Grand Theft Auto, Mann's vision has inspired a generation of filmmakers and storytellers. The opening sequence of The Dark Knight is a clear homage to Heat, even featuring William Fichtner, nod to the film's impact. In this subfare, Heat's uh, enduring legacy. Which, at its heart, Heat is a story about two men on opposite sides of the law. Vincent Hanna and Neil McCauley, and despite their different paths, they share a surprising amount in common, which is that the first high one was about, and most of them really can't talk to a bit of much. The diner scene, the first time Pacino and De Niro share the screen, is a perfect example of this duality. They're sizing each other up, recognizing a kindred spirit in their opponent. It's a powerful and unforgettable moment. Neil McCauley lives by a simple code: don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat. It's a code that has kept him alive for years. But in the end, it's his breaking of that code that leads to his downfall. He had a chance to escape, to start a new life, but he couldn't resist going back for one last score. It was a fatal mistake, but one that felt true to his character. Of course, let's not forget about Wangro, and he's a truly despicable character, a force of pure evil, and he's the kind of villain you love to hate. And he's satisfying a guy even if it costs Neil his life. And Neil's decision to go after Wangro was risky but understandable. So, sometimes you just have to settle the score, even if it means sacrificing everything. with the 30th anniversary just around the corner, it's a perfect time to revisit this modern classic. Heat isn't just a movie; it's an experience. And and was that speaking of heat? Did you hear about the bank robber who brought a thermometer? He wanted to make sure the heist was. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.